Have you ever walked into someone's home and immediately felt a sense of warmth, comfort, and effortless cleanliness? Some people just seem to have homes that always feel organized, fresh, and inviting without looking like they're spending hours scrubbing and tidying every day. But here's the truth. Seniors with consistently clean homes don't rely on deep cleaning sprees. They follow simple daily habits that keep their spaces effortlessly maintained. In this video, we're diving into 6 things seniors with spotless homes do every day. These aren't complicated routines or exhausting chores. In fact, they are small, intentional habits that make a huge difference over time. The best part? Once you integrate these into your daily life, keeping a clean and welcoming home will feel almost effortless. Stay with me until the end because I'll be sharing one simple habit that can instantly transform how tidy and peaceful your home feels without adding extra work to your day, and trust me, it's something most people completely overlook. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you enjoy this video, please type 1 in the comments. If you don't like it, type 0 in the comments to let me know so I can make better videos for you. Now, let's get started. Number 1. They never leave a room empty-handed. One of the most effortless habits that keep a home feeling tidy isn't about scrubbing floors or dusting shelves. It's about taking small actions as you move through your day. Seniors with consistently clean homes have a simple rule. Never leave a room empty-handed. Imagine this. You're sitting in the living room, enjoying a cup of tea, flipping through a magazine. Once you're done, instead of letting the cup sit on the side table or leaving the magazine on the couch, you take it with you when you leave the room. Maybe you're heading to the kitchen anyway, so you bring the cup to the sink. Maybe you're walking toward the bedroom, so you place the magazine back where it belongs. It sounds simple, and that's because it is, but this small habit prevents clutter from building up, making it so that mess never gets the chance to take over in the first place. It keeps things in constant motion, ensuring that items naturally find their way back to where they belong without any overwhelming effort. Take someone like Alice, a 72-year-old who always seems to have a spotless home. If you ask her how she keeps everything so tidy, she'll laugh and say, "Oh, I just put things away as I go." And that's exactly it. She doesn't wait until the end of the day to clean up a pile of things scattered around the house. She simply handles little messes the moment they happen. This habit is especially powerful for seniors because it reduces the need for long, tiring cleaning sessions. Instead of setting aside hours for tidying up, a few seconds here and there are all it takes. It also creates a sense of ease and control over your space, which leads to a home that always feels cared for without feeling like you're constantly working to maintain it. Number 2. They follow the 2-minute rule. Seniors with consistently clean homes understand that small tasks, when done immediately, prevent big messes later. One of the simplest yet most effective habits they follow is called the 2-minute rule. If a task takes 2 minutes or less, they do it right away. Picture this. You come home and place your coat over the back of a chair instead of hanging it up. Doesn't seem like a big deal, right? But then your shoes get left by the door, the mail sits unopened on the counter, a few dishes pile up in the sink. Before you know it, clutter starts to accumulate, and suddenly tidying up feels like a chore. But here's what seniors with spotless homes do differently. They handle small tasks the moment they arise. Hanging up a coat takes 10 seconds. Tossing junk mail straight into the recycling, barely a minute. Wiping down the bathroom sink after brushing your teeth, less than 2 minutes. These tiny moments of action prevent mess from piling up, keeping the home in a constant state of tidiness without requiring hours of effort later. Take someone like Frank, a 75-year-old who never seems to have clutter piling up. When asked how he keeps his home looking so effortlessly clean, he simply shrugs and says, "I just don't let things sit. If a dish needs washing, he rinses it right away. If he notices dust on a surface, he wipes it immediately. Because of this habit, He never has to set aside hours for deep cleaning, it just happens naturally. If you're still watching this video and find these insights helpful, please leave a comment with number 2 to let me know you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and click the bell to stay updated on our future videos. Your support allows us to continue sharing thoughtful content that informs and inspires. Thank you for being with us on this journey. Number 3, they reset their home before bed. Now, let's drift into the evening with a habit that feels like a soothing lullaby, resetting the home before bed. Linda, 68 and a beacon of calm, has made this her nightly ritual. She spends a few minutes, 5, maybe 10, wandering through her house with a gentle touch. She fluffs the couch pillows, wipes the kitchen counter, and clears the sink. Her movements slow and deliberate. "It's my way of saying goodnight to the day," she told me, her voice a soft melody. When she wakes, her home greets her with open arms, not a trace of yesterday's hustle. Think of how that feels, opening your eyes to a kitchen that's ready for coffee, a living room that invites you to sit and dream. Compare that to the weight of waking up to dishes and scattered papers. It's like night and day. Linda's reset isn't about hard work, it's about kindness to herself. Aging can make mornings tricky, stiff joints, a slower start, but she's smoothed the path, giving herself a fresh canvas to paint each day. Her home isn't just clean, it's a haven of hope, a promise of peace. This habit wraps us in a life lesson from the elderly that's pure comfort. We're always crafting the world we'll wake to. It's not about perfection, it's about setting ourselves up to thrive, one gentle act at a time. Linda's evenings are a love letter to her mornings, a reminder that we deserve to start each day with joy. What could you do tonight to make tomorrow's sunrise a little brighter? It's a question that settles over me like a warm blanket, inviting us all to find calm in the quiet moments. Number 4, they keep their most used spaces clutter-free. Here's a habit that's as practical as it is uplifting. Keeping the most loved spaces clutter-free. Barbara, 74 and full of laughter, doesn't worry about every corner of her house. Instead, she pours her heart into the places she lives in most. Her kitchen counters, her living room, her front hall. "If those look good, the rest can wait," she said with a chuckle, her eyes dancing. Her counters stay clear for baking her famous pies, her living room beckons with cozy chairs, and her entryway welcomes her home like an old friend. This isn't about chasing an impossible standard. Aging brings its share of limits, less energy, maybe a touch of forgetfulness, but Barbara's found a way to shine where it counts. She knows a tidy kitchen makes cooking a delight, not a chore. A clear living room lifts her spirits after a long day. A neat entryway feels like a hug when she walks in. By focusing on these heartbeat spots, she keeps her home glowing without wearing herself out, leaving time for the grandkids' visits and her garden. There's a spark of inspiration here. We don't have to do it all to feel at home. Barbara's focus is a life lesson from the elderly that resonates deep. Tend to what matters most, and the rest falls into place. It's a nod to the joys of aging, knowing what lifts your soul and letting go of the rest. Her home isn't spotless everywhere, but it's alive with love where it counts, a beacon of calm in a busy world. We can all find those key spaces that make our hearts sing and keep them shining. If you're still watching this video and find these insights helpful, please leave a comment with number 4 to let me know you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and click the bell to stay updated on our future videos. Your support allows us to continue sharing thoughtful content that informs and inspires. Thank you for being with us on this journey. Number 5. They embrace daily maintenance, not deep cleaning. Now let's sway into a habit that's like a soft breeze through an open window. Daily maintenance over big cleaning days. Jane, 68 and a picture of grace, doesn't save up messes for a weekend battle. She moves through her days with a tender touch, wiping the stove after supper, folding a blanket fresh from the dryer, sweeping the porch while the birds sing. "A little every day keeps it easy," she said. her voice warm as she handed me a cup of tea. Her home stays bright not through effort but through flow. Watch Jane in the evening and it's a quiet joy. She puts away dishes with a hum, straightens her cushions with a smile, sweeps the floor as the sun dips low. It's not a rush, just 15 minutes of care woven into her routine. Aging can make big tasks daunting, but Jane's found a gentler way. By keeping up daily, she never faces a mountain of mess, leaving her free to enjoy her knitting, her walks, her life. Her home feels like a friend, always ready to welcome her back. This is where hope blooms. Small, steady steps can carry us far. Jane's rhythm is a life lesson from the elderly that soothes the soul. Consistency brings peace, not pressure. It's about aging with grace, finding joy in the everyday, and letting go of overwhelm. Her home isn't just clean. It's a testament to a life well lived, one calm moment at a time. We can all sway to that beat, finding comfort in the little things. Number 6. They involve the whole household. Finally, let's gather around a habit that's pure connection, sharing the load with those you love. George, 75 and a storyteller at heart, lives with his wife and grown kids in a home that radiates warmth. Every evening they spend 10 minutes together. Someone wipes the table, another loads the dishwasher. George sweeps the porch with a grin. "It's our little tradition," he said, his voice rich with pride. "Keeps the house nice and us close." This isn't about rules or chores. It's about community. Aging can feel lonely sometimes, but George's family turns tidying into a shared song. Everyone pitches in, lightening the work and lifting each other up. A spouse folding towels, a kid clearing their books. It's a dance of care that keeps their home humming. For George, it's not just a clean space, it's a bond, a reminder that he's not alone in life's journey. His home glows with laughter and teamwork, a haven built together. Here's the uplift. We're stronger when we lean on each other. George's habit is a life lesson from the elderly that fills the heart. Connection turns effort into joy. It's a nod to the human spirit, to the way aging can deepen our ties if we let it. Who could you invite to share a moment of care in your home? It's a question that warms me, a call to build our own little communities of calm and love. If you're still watching this video and find these insights helpful, please leave a comment with number 6 to let me know you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and click the bell to stay updated on our future videos. Your support allows us to continue sharing thoughtful content that informs and inspires. Thank you for being with us on this journey. Final thoughts? There's no mysterious trick to keeping a home tidy. It's all about those little habits we weave into our days, like threads in a favorite quilt. For us seniors, these small, heartfelt routines can transform our homes into places of calm and comfort without wearing us out. Maybe it's tucking something back where it belongs as we pass by, giving a quick 2-minute task a friendly nod, tidying up a bit before bed, or inviting our loved ones to lend a hand. These are the quiet ways we keep things light and lovely. They don't just chase away the clutter, they wrap us in a sense of peace and strength, like a warm shawl on a cool evening. At our age, we've learned a thing or two about what matters, haven't we? Keeping a home neat isn't about chasing some spotless dream. It's about crafting a cozy corner where we can sit back, breathe deep, and feel surrounded by the things that make our hearts sing. It's a gentle philosophy I've come to cherish. Life isn't in the big, loud moments, but in the soft, steady ones that bring us joy. These habits are like old friends, simple, reliable, and full of wisdom, reminding us that we don't need to rush or fuss to feel at home in our own skin. I'd love to hear your stories, dear friends. Have you tried any of these little ways already, or is there one calling your name to start today? Drop a note below and tell me what's worked for you over the years, or what you're eager to try next. Your words light up my day and keep me inspired to share more of these treasures with you. After all, we're in this together, sharing the lessons we've gathered along the way, like swapping recipes at a Sunday supper. Thank you for spending this time with me. It means the world. If something here struck a chord, I'd be tickled if you'd share it below. What's one nugget you picked up today, and how might it fit into your life? Your thoughts are a gift to us all, so don't hold back. I read every one, and they lift my spirits more than you know. If this little chat brought a smile or a spark, give it a nod, pass it to a friend, and come along for more. Your encouragement keeps these stories flowing, filling our days with hope and connection. Here's to you, to the homes we love, and to the quiet wisdom that makes them ours. See you next time.